Alright, round one of our Eternal Masters rough drafts, and this is pretty sweet. Our opponent's going to 6, and our hand is really solid. We have one of our Rally of the Peasants, key card, Goblin Trenches, can make a bunch of tokens, Fanatic on turn 1, and get you Slinger to kill something. Opponent goes with Nimble Mongoose, sure. Let's just go Plains and Elite Vanguard. Pass the turn. Mountain for our opponent. Gets in for 1. Sure. And Borderland Marauder. Well, let's Mountain, Mog Fanatic. And I think we just pass the turn. I think our creatures are more important than our opponent's creatures. I don't really want to trade for this Marauder. So our opponent can hit us with both. That's fine. We drop down to 15. Another Marauder. Sting Scourger. Well, let's just land and get you Slinger, kill the Marauder, and get in 4/3. Opponent's down to 17. We have Rally the Peasants, though, and they do not. Probably will block this Marauder if they attack, because I don't especially want to pay Echo. Yeah, opponent attacks. We will just block. Alright, Sylvan Might, that's fine. They get in for 3. Has flashback of 4. Down to 12. Untap. Let's attack with Mog Fanatic. They're going to trade with Nimble Mongoose. That's fine, because our plan is to just take over the game with Goblin Trenches, which should let us win with Rally the Peasants. Opponent has Keldon Marauders. Alright, puts us down to 11. Attacks. Well, we're going to block. Kill the Borderland Marauder. That's another Plains. Well, it's Mog Fanatic. Plains. Pass the turn. Keldon Marauders ticks down. Gets a forest. Elvish Vanguard. Well, we block Keldon Marauders, then sack our Mog Fanatic, kill Elvish Vanguard. Then we will make some tokens, Rally the Peasants, hit our opponent for 12, and their Marauders dies. We go to 10, but they're going to need to deal with our tokens to stay in this game, or we just win. Pretty much how we drew it up. Goblin Trenches, pretty good. We'll have to see. We might actually take out the Winter Orb. Our opponent's deck is pretty aggressive. And maybe bring in the Seismic Stomp for the win. Seismic Stomp seems good against all of our opponent's ground creatures. Alright, well, War Marshal, Rally the Peasants. Opponent has a Llanowar Elves. Mountain, go. Elvish Vanguard. So our opponent's an elf deck? Alright. Down to 19. Our opponent has a lot of non-elves to be an elf deck. So Plains, War Marshal. Pass the turn. Mountain for our opponent. And another Vanguard. Pumps up the first Vanguard. And Keldon Marauders. Sure. Attacks with both. Well, let's just double block. I think that's fine. Kill off the Vanguard. We get a token. Man, all of our 1 damage stuff seems so good against our opponent's deck. So let's just Plains and Riftwatch. Go up to 20. Pass the turn. Marauders ticks down. Opponent goes on the attack. Gets in for 3. We'll take it. Down to 17. And Emperor Crocodile. Alright, so what do we do here? Marauders is going away. Let's get in with our Riftwatch. Opponent's down to 18. Then let's Mishra's Factory, Sting Scourger, bounce the Crocodile, ship the turn. Marauders dies. We go to 16. Mountain for our opponent. Replays the Crocodile. And a Nimble Mongoose. Alright, so Riftwatch ticks down. Sting Scourger. I think we're going to pay to keep it alive, since we're kind of flooding. Ugh. Mountain. Yeah, let's just pass for now. Riftwatch is going to die anyway, so we can kind of just get a free chump on Emperor Crocodile, and then next turn we can pacify. And then we just got to go wide stuff. Opponent has a factory of their own. And Keldon Champion, sure. No attacks. Alright. So we lose our Riftwatch. And then let's pacify Emperor Crocodile. Goblin Trenches. Ship the turn. You should definitely attack with your Keldon Champions. There is not much of a reason not to slam them in there. I guess unless they're going to pay to keep them around, but seems like they should have attacked with something there. And now we kind of got the same combo. We got tons of Rally of the Peasants, so we just got to go wide enough that we can win the game. And they do pay. Activates Factory. Swings with everything? This feels a little desperate. Well, let's kill Keldon Champion. Take 2. Well, Elite Vanguard. Elite Vanguard. Pass the turn. Actually, we can attack for 1 with our Goblin. Opponent's down to 17. Borderland Marauder. Yup. And Symbiote. Can untap a creature by returning an elf, which I guess is Llanowar or Vanguard. So they pick it up. So they're going to try to pump up their Vanguard, I guess, is the plan here. No attacks. Well, let's sack a mountain, get some tokens, play a Plains, pass the turn. Opponent bounces, pumps up their Vanguard. Plays another Emperor Crocodile. No attacks. Alright, let's sack a Plains. Sack a Plains. Mog Fanatic. Pass the turn. Yep. Picks up their Llanowar Elves. Plays Llanowar Elves. Pumps up their Vanguard. Thornweld Archer. Pumps up their Vanguard. Attacks with Emperor Crocodile. Yeah, let's take 5 here. Can we win this turn? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So no, not really. So Mog Fanatic pass the turn. Picks up their elf. Gets another Elvish Vanguard. And the Archer. Opponent goes attacking. We're just going to block with a Fanatic. And then sack Fanatic, kill the Symbiote. They untap a creature. We're down to 3. Llanowar Elves pumps up their stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think the plan is sack Factory. If we draw a land, we win. That's land. Alright. Land. Swing with the crew. See how our opponent blocks. 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 Rally the peasants, and that should do it. Yup. Alright. Well, we had to get a little bit lucky, but we played to our out there. Our opponent's board was getting pretty big, so we put ourselves in a position where if we draw a land, we win. And drawing a land is a good out to play towards, because we have a lot of lands in our deck. Sweet. Well, we will be back with round 2.